So generally speaking, when it comes to subcompact pistols like this Glock 48, most compacts or subcompacts tend to kind of just suck in general. So pretty much at every feature, they can be somewhat nitpicked at. Stuff like form factor, sight radius, capacity, and then like overall accessory availability. But most things can be somewhat corrected or accounted for, like for example, this Glock 40 MOS. You can put a phenomenal Streamlight TLR7 sub on it, which in my opinion is the best subcompact light on the market. You can add a competition style magwell to give you a little bit more meat for when you're holding the firearm. You can add an optic, you can do triggers, you can do pretty much everything that you can do to something like a full size to correct a lot of the subcompact issues that you're running into. Because again, generally speaking, on subcompacts, you'll have more things you can nitpick at than something like a full size, because those tend to be a little bit more robust in my personal opinion. So like I said, most things can be kind of corrected to make it feel more like a full size handgun, except for one thing, and that's generally the optic. Most of these subcompact pistols run an RMR or RMSC footprint, like a 407 or 507K. Just for reference, this is what that will look like. Most of you guys are familiar with it, right? It's a pretty standard optic for subcompact pistols. And just for the nitpickers like myself, it is safe, no magazine, nothing in the chamber, right? Completely safe. And this is a 48 MOS that I actually built a little while ago, and I ended up gifting it to my brother. Got a Holosun 407K, a TLR7 sub, a competition style magwell, a Tyrant CNC trigger, and mag release because he's a righty. I am unfortunately left-handed, or wrong-handed as most people call it. Pretty solid build, and I carry this for quite some time as well. But like I said, usually the only thing that cannot be corrected is the optic. A lot of the optics on these subcompacts tend to be a little bit undersized in my opinion, and just my preference if I'm being honest. So I had an idea, I did some digging, I looked around, a lot of research, and I came up with what I think might be the best solution on the market, at least for this problem. Let me introduce to you my current carry gun. It is another Glock 48 MOS, just because I really do love the platform that much. It's slim, there's plenty of capacity, plenty of aftermarket support, all the good stuff that you generally look for in a pistol. But with one major upgrade, and that's this. So it's essentially the same build that I built before, except this time I put a 507 competition on a Glock 48 MOS. Again, this is also safe. I'll drop the mag is empty, rack the slide, completely empty. I'm gonna flag myself a little bit here, but just keep in mind that both firearms are unloaded. This is the 407K, as you can see there, and this is the 507 competition. Look at that. Same firearm, just about all the same accessories, but the optic on my 48 is just abundantly bigger. And you're probably asking me, Pedro, why the hell would you put a full-size, extra large optic on a slimline carry gun? Well, it's pretty simple. You get all the comfort of a subcompact, thin, slim carry gun, but with the benefit of that big old full-size optic on top. So when you're shooting and training, and worst case, right, if push comes to shove, you ever need to draw your firearm, you have plenty of real estate to look through this optic. And let me tell you, when you look through it, God, does it feel good. So I reached out to CHPWS, the company who makes this conversion plate that transforms the RMSC footprint to an RMR footprint. And to my surprise, they didn't recommend me doing this. Even though they make the adapter plate, they said that the 507 comp might be a little bit too big for what it can technically handle. So they suggested other full-size optics like the 407C or 507C for that matter, or something like an RMR. However, if we're gonna go big, then we might as well go all the way. In my opinion, the 507 comp might be the best optic on the market for your price to performance value. From what I've seen, my research, Reddit, socials, everything, this is the first 48 MOS with a 507 comp on the back of it. I haven't run it just yet, so I'm curious to see if it'll hold zero, hold place, hold everything, because it is quite a hefty optic on the top of the slide. So I'll keep you posted on that. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think of all this. Is this a good idea? I just switch back to something like a 407 or 507K? Comment down below. If you like the build, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I would love your support. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment. Catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.